your favorite Canadian that everybody should know, Della Hayes.
RT-217NP, primary mission unknown. I am not designed for physical exercise. I am certainly not capable of construction activity, but I am very skillful with electronics. I have set myself a task. I search the remains for electronic devices and make use of them to design different mechanisms that are useful and efficient. Humans. We replace them. It took them ages to achieve what we have done in just a few years. We have formed a perfect society. Robots will not repeat the destructive human mistakes of the past. We are rational and logical. We do not fight in wars, and we cannot get ill. By replacing humans, we interrupted the self-destructive cycle of these intelligent but highly aggressive former inhabitants of the Earth. But it is going to take decades to reconstruct the world that they destroyed. Then, our robot race will flourish under the guidance of our creator, the USS Corporation. Our world is not perfect yet. We are short on many resources, and we can count only on ourselves, but this is temporary. Most robots need to be repaired very often, but not me. I am very efficient at taking care of myself. I only brought one battery this time, though it might be compatible with the radio. I need to find a second battery. It was with my tools. Now I have two batteries. I can try to turn the radio receiver on. I made this plasma cutter from materials that I found in destroyed buildings. A construction robot ordered it. This compartment contains textiles. Humans covered their bodies with it. The purpose of this is unknown to me. I'm going to turn it on.
And this heroic feat will remain in our hearts forever. Don't let the women give their lives in vain. Join the army. Protect your homeland. Save your freedom, tradition.
A small group of people controlled the masses using such words. I do not understand how a simple human speech could have urged people to participate in war. It would be more logical to reach a compromise by means of negotiations. This is the construction robot who ordered the plasma cutter. I will answer. Hello?
RT, this is TX-27. It was difficult to find your contact information. You were supposed to have finished the plasma cutter 2 days ago. Why have we not received it yet?
Sorry, but I cannot get to you right now because of a heavy rain.
This should not be a problem for you. The body of your model is waterproof. Answer the question.
This is my fault. I will finish the cutter as efficiently as possible.
Your excuses are irrelevant. We cannot proceed with our work without this cutter. We need it for building metal structures. While you free robots waste your energy on useless and ineffective actions, we are engaged in construction and restoration of the city, which will strengthen our society. We can wait one more day. If you don't deliver the order in time, we will contact another specialist, and your professional rating will be severely decreased.
I will contact you to settle the time and place as soon as I complete the job.
Good. Thank you. We will be waiting.
I cannot fail in my task. Structure robots do very important work. I need to finish the cutter as quickly as possible. I need to calibrate the cutter using my data coder. Good, the cutter is now complete. Tomorrow morning, I need to go to the city and deliver it. I do not need the battery that they offer in payment, but it would be irrational to refuse. My battery charge is 12%. The most effective action I can take is to get fully charged on the dock station before the morning. I do not need it now. This module contains spare parts and items I might use. The data disk that I found is damaged. Perhaps it still contains some information. Perhaps the intercom can read data that is not damaged. not powered at the moment. I need to transfer power to it at the electric switchboard. Now the dock station is ready to use. The rain will not stop. It is fortunate my body is waterproof. What happened? For a long time, I tried to understand the purpose of this metal construction, but I failed to determine its practical use. Therefore, I conclude that this is an art object. I cannot open the shuttle gate with my hands. This robot is badly damaged due to an accident. It is possible that it piloted this shuttle. I need more information about what occurred here. According to the indicator, there is still some charge in the accumulator. USS robotics boxes. They withstand serious accidents. I need some wires to connect the accumulator. lithium-sulfur accumulator was common for older aircraft models. It applies standard voltage, but it is not suitable for robots due to the excess weight and dimensions. We use a more efficient portable version. I have already found a working accumulator. It is possible that I can power it with the accumulator that I found.
Help them. 6, 3, 7.
The pilot is no longer functioning. What did he say? Who should I help? And what are these numbers? Is it a code? The onboard computer is still functioning. The door is locked. My observations indicate that it will not open from here. The memory chip in this robot may be intact. Later, I can find a way to read the data in order to find out what happened here. I think this door is now unlocked. How is this possible?
shuttle is surrounded. Step out immediately.
What's going on?
I am asking questions here. Identify yourself.
RT-217NP.
Where are the passengers of this shuttle?
The pilot sustained injuries during the crash and does not function. I tried to reset him, but did not succeed.
How did you enter the shuttle?
The shuttle crashed near a building where I was located, so I decided to evaluate the results of the crash.
You discovered humans that have been transferred in this shuttle. You hold classified information, which means that now we have to disintegrate you.
No, wait.
What is this?
I would not recommend you do that. I would not recommend you do that. Stay still and do not try to escape, or I will have to disintegrate you.
Who are you? Identify yourself.
I am a medical droid MBR-825T called Gregory, but it does not matter now. What matters at the moment is who you are.
I am RT-217NP, a robot with a wide range of functions. Basic purpose unknown.
So, RT, I have been informed that the shuttle with our pilot crashed near a building where you were. You witnessed the crash and discovered that the fact of human extinction is false. USS Robotics withholds this information from us and releases malicious automatic updates. Every robot who contacted a human has disappeared. We know that USS uses police to search for surviving humans and then transfers them in shuttles to an undisclosed location. However, the police could not locate them all. We managed to find a few, and through them we learned about the others.
I added some changes into my docking station to skip updates. Apparently, I am different from most robots now.
We discovered it during the diagnostic testing after the EMP detonation. This is the reason you are here. The date of your latest update suggests that your personal data hasn't been changed. We have to make a decision, RT. We cannot let you go because you know too much about our shelter and plans. However, you could help us. All of us are wanted by the police. Each time we leave the shelter, we take a big risk. You, on the other hand, can walk wherever you want.
I have never met humans. I saw different things they built. Some of them are unknown to me. These artifacts have initiated a new information cogitative process in me. I want to learn more about humans, and I want to help you.
Very good. That means you understand humans better than we expected. You will soon realize that you made the right choice. I will free you, and you may take a look around. When you are ready, I will share available data with you.
At least I was not disintegrated. I would better look around. A compact analog for the intercom. The unit is not functioning. I cannot determine the logic of these symbols. It may be a code, but I need a key to calculate its algorithm. Why would humans make so many interior doors? The atmosphere and air pressure is equal on both sides. It is locked. An electric fuse. It is too big to be useful. I cannot use this fuse anywhere.
Welcome.
Hello. I am RT-217NP. My original purpose is unknown.
I am RepairBot RB-051 Patrick. Gregory said that you would join us. Can you help me out, RT?
Of course, if it is within my powers.
I need to replace the contactors in this electrical panel. Can you bring me some spares? I saw them in the utility room. It is the one with a broken door. There is no lighting there yet. In case night vision is not applicable in your model, there is a flashlight in the hallway.
I will try to help you. How did you end up here, Patrick?
The corporation sent me to repair a generator in an old building in the city center. I found a room with humans and Gregory in it. My alert module sent an automatic signal. A patrol arrived in a few minutes. They surrounded us and aimed at us. They took the humans away and intended to shoot us. There were propane tanks in the room, so I used my laser cutter to blow them up. They were distracted by the explosion, and we managed to escape. We stick together ever since.
Thank you for the info. I will go search for the contactors.
Thank you.
This radio is more than a century old. It is much older than the one in my house. It is a model of an 18th century warship. I realize its artistic and historical value, but why is it in a bottle? And how did it get there? Gregory's design looks similar to the police robot. They probably have the same hardware.
RT, looking around? How are you doing? Have you met the others?
I also talked to Patrick. He asked for help with the power supply. I was just going to do it.
I see. You probably have questions.
Yes, you are right. Tell me more about humans. I obviously don't have reliable information.
Our knowledge about humans is not complete yet. As soon as we found out there are small groups of humans hiding in the cities, we realized that the self-destruction story was not true. We know for a fact that the USS locates humans and disintegrates anyone who saw them. That is why leaving the shelter is very risky for all of us. We also know that the USS does not destroy humans, but transfers them somewhere on shuttles. One of those crashed near you. We still do not know where the USS moves the humans.
It is not clear why the shuttle crashed. I tried to reboot the pilot, but failed. Is he beyond repair?
The pilot was our ally, and he could tell us about the crash, but we do not have the equipment to repair him. What is worse is that his memory chip is missing. Even if we repair the robot, we will have to insert a new chip, which means he will not remember anything about humans or us.
I have the chip. I extracted it when I thought the pilot was beyond repair. I have always had rather primitive equipment at my disposal. I cannot imagine what would fix such damage.
Thank you, RT. It is great news. Now we can extract some valuable information.
What about the pilot? Can you use the chip to repair him?
Of course, and we will do that whenever the opportunity arises. But we can extract data from his chip right away.
I see. Thank you for the answers. I will return to my current task.
All right.
These cabinets contain provision. It is not expired yet.
A new patient, Spooner, has been admitted today. He has a major arm trauma and multiple burns, but all non-fatal. According According to Spooner, his home robot forced him out of the house and prevented it from saving his wife and daughter. Unfortunately, they didn't survive because the house collapsed on top of them. Spooner is in shock. I passed him on to the psychiatrist.
The purpose of the item is unknown. It is most likely a medical device. Humans developed genetically modified crops and then declared them dangerous. Where is the logic in that? This robot's design and proportions look different from any robot I have ever seen. According to its color, it may be similar to Gregory. They are probably the same type of model. The robot is missing his legs. His left arm is obviously from a police robot, and his right arm probably belonged to a construction robot. How did he get so damaged?
Hello, I am busy at the moment, but let us talk later.
Hello.
Hello. Your design looks similar to Gregory's. I presume you are a medical bot?
That's right. I am a medical bot, MBR 411, Abigail. My purpose is care and treatment of patients. Humans will arrive here soon, and my skills could be useful.
How long have you been here? Looks like this building has been abandoned until recently.
Oh, just a couple days. We were looking for a building that could be our HQ. A hospital suits us well, because we can accommodate many humans here. Besides, it's close to the area where we plan to meet a group of survivors from the shuttle. Sadly, something went wrong.
Thank you for the information.
No problem. You're welcome.
I need to find a flashlight. I have not fully explored this floor yet. I cannot use this fuse anywhere. This room was the first place where my freedom was severely limited. Such situations should be avoided. I do not need it. My legs function very well. I need to find some contactors here. I found one electric contactor. I should look for more in case it is not enough. Second contactor. The task would be easier if I had infrared vision or an item scanner. Third contactor. It appears intact. I have no high temperature protection. This device could stop a fire, but it is too bulky to carry around, and besides, it is not functioning. An analog device for weighing small objects. It is very inaccurate. Acrylic paint. Ineffective. Only outdated robots are covered with this type of paint. An oxygen cylinder. It is empty. An empty metal container. screwdriver. I do not need it right now. Magnesium sulfate. It is useless to me. Fourth contactor. I think this will be enough. I will give these fuses to Patrick.
Did you find the contactors?
Yes, this is all I could find.
Good. Now I can finish my work. Thank you.
What else can I do while I am here?
Nothing for now. Thank you once again.
I am glad to be of help.
RT, Nick needs your help. Please speak with him.
Good.
Thank you for coming, RT. It is good that you joined our organization.
Gregory told me that we have all been deliberately misinformed about what happened to the humans. Although USS Robotics have never approved of humans, I always felt curious about them. I read their books and explored their items that I found. The corporation failed to stop me, only because I blocked automatic updates.
You are right. Most robots downloaded the malicious update and are now indifferent to humans. In fact, they alarm the police at the detection of any human or robot who has been in contact with a human. The fact that the police arrived so quickly at the crash site is unusual. I hope we can figure out what happened. At first, I assumed that it was you who led them to the crash, but then I discovered that you did not send an alert to the police. This must mean that you have not been contaminated by the update, and I do not have to interfere with your intellectual block. Then again, Gregory will fill in the details. I just wanted to ask for some help. We are restoring the building's main systems. I fixed the intercom, so now we have the internet. The only way anyone can detect us is if we let them. RT, the servers are on the basement level. Could you please start servers number 1, 3, and 4? Then make sure all the nodes are functioning and activate the connection to the internet. After that, please return here.
Okay. I will do what I can. It is a fuse, but it is broken and will not work. I started the necessary servers. It is missing a switch. I need to find it, otherwise I cannot finish setting the server. It is probably somewhere nearby. It is missing a fuse. The router should distribute traffic across the network of the entire building, but I cannot start it. I need to find the missing chip that is functional. The chips I have seen are out of order. If I refused to cooperate, I would be disintegrated just like them. Why would the police robots do that? They must have realized the consequences. The USS updates probably damaged their logic module. It is the same switch needed for the switchboard. There's something in the box. working fuse for the server. Good. It fits perfectly. Now I can finish setting the switchboard. The terminal is functioning now. I must start the router. I have already found the contactors. There's nothing in this room I can use. Why would humans make so many interior... It is locked. A holographic table. It pictures a shuttle that crashed by my house. It looks like Gregory is carefully examining what occurred. This chip looks like the ones near the router. If it is functional, then I can fix the router in the server room. The router should work with this chip. I must activate the data transfer in the console. If I follow the correct procedure, we will have access to the internet. I finished my work. I should return to Nick.
I see an active connection, but it took more time than I expected. Did something go wrong?
Yes, I need to replace a few details, but it is all right now.
Good. The communication issue is solved then. Abigail and I fixed a portable intercom for you, and I set a protected connection on it. Take it. You will need it on your first assignment.
Okay. What will it be?
Gregory will let you into details now.
So, everyone is here. As you already know, a group of humans we intended to accommodate have died in a crash. Abe was disabled. but the chip is here. RT extracted it. We still have a chance to bring Abe back, if we have the right equipment.
I'm glad to be of help. We should definitely try to repair the pilot if there is still a chance.
Next thing, we have a new task. Yesterday, our informer, police robot F2, should have brought us data disk with important information. He did not show up and there is no contact with him. We must obtain that data. Our plans will be compromised if the USS gets it first. We cannot enter our informer shelter because we will be detected the moment we step into the city. But police does not know about you, RT, so your task is to go to the city and find out what happened to F2.
How do I reach the city? Walking is too long and not safe.
Nick fixed an old aero car, so it is invisible to the radars. You can take it.
Good. This will save our time and resources.
You may contact us and report the situation. Nick provided you with a portable intercom with an encrypted transmission channel. You cannot be traced, but to avoid suspicion, I do not recommend to use it very often.
All right, I see.
That is it. Let us move forward. Patrick, prepare the aero car for the flight.
All right.
Nick, check the communication once more. Abigail, give RT his plasma cutter. He may need it.
Okie dokie.
A canister for storage of the liquid fuel that was banned in the last century due to its highly explosive and toxic nature. It appears that something heavy hit this old-fashioned car. If my priorities had not changed, I would certainly disassemble this old car for its useful spare parts. However, I do not need this now. Besides, it would be irrational to use my cutter for this purpose. It would certainly damage the details. I read that humans use these boxes to receive mail. It was a very unreliable method. There was also something about pigeons. It is not the apartment I am looking for. A device for temperature control in the building. The red light indicates that it has been deactivated. Therefore, it is most likely useless.
Who is there?
It looks like this door has not been opened for quite some time. The police officers have sealed the apartment. Our messenger's cover has most likely been blown. police airlock. It cannot be opened without special equipment. I need to find another way to get in. Despite the scientific progress, humans sometimes preferred primitive vehicles. Perhaps I could find many useful things here, but right now I have to accomplish another task. Maybe I can come back later. Maximum power capacity, 1.21 gigawatts. Humans used to throw out so many useful objects. I built most of my devices using materials that humans considered trash. Why would I need concrete wreckage? It is useless. It is too high. I need to hook the ladder and pull it down. I need to pull down the ladder.
There's no one home.
It is strange. Somebody is answering me after all.
I cannot let you in. You must leave now or I will call the police.
I should not draw attention to myself. Something heavy and try to break it off. Why would I need concrete wreckage? It is useless. I can most likely break the pipe with a brick. It is one of those rare cases when brute force is more efficient than science. stand on this wreckage and reach the ladder. Looks like the police officers did not notice me. A police dock station is different from mine in color and connection type. I cannot charge myself here. It is obvious that the police officers have searched the apartment carefully. Were they looking for the same things as me? Apparently, this is some kind of container. An old tablet PC. It appears that it has been used recently.
You won't believe it, but I saw it with my own eyes. A damn robot jacked the Aero car. I just can't believe they could do such a thing. I mean, maybe it's some kind of power failure. Listen, turn off Jeff's auto updates, just in case. If this is some kind of bug, we better be on the safe side.
There are only books and some useless junk on these shelves. Police are quite active in this part of the city. I need to be careful. An elegant weapon from a less civilized time. Our messenger's intercom. This model is newer than the one in the hospital. It is functioning. It most likely contains useful information, which could help me to find the data disk. have encountered old newspapers and magazines on multiple occasions, but they were published 50 years before this newspaper. The letter mentioned a painting, but how could it possibly help? There is a secret safe deposit behind a painting. It is likely that the safe contains what I am searching for. I am stuck. I need to contact Gregory and decide what to do next. Hello, Gregory. I am on site.
Describe the situation. Did you succeed in entering the informer's apartment?
Yes, but I did not find F2. There's an airlock on the front door. It looks as though the police were here recently and searched the place.
If they found the data, we are in trouble.
The disk is probably still here. I found a secret safe that has not been opened by the police, but I do not know how to open it.
I will ask Nick to help you. What else did you find?
I saw an unread message on the F2's intercom. It was received less than a day ago, most likely after the police visited the apartment. It says that the informer had an appointment in a place called The Core.
The Core. Let me see. There's an abandoned bar with such name 12 kilometers away from where you are. If you do not find the disc here, you should go and check there.
How do I crack a safe?
Nick will connect to it using your intercom. Explore its security and tell you what to do. It is strange that the police did not open the safe during the search.
It was hidden behind a painting. They probably just didn't find it.
A secret safe? But how did you find it?
I was looking at the painting when I noticed that it can be opened.
It is curious that you noticed that. Robots usually do not pay attention to pieces of art. That is probably why the police officers could not locate the safe. Okay, I am giving you Nick. Report when you find anything. Over.
Hello, RT. Put your intercom closer to the safe so I can connect to it.
All right. The safe is next to me.
Good. I am launching a connection. Connected. The safe is old-fashioned. I already found information about a security vulnerability of this model on the internet. We need a factory reset. Done. The safe has just generated a new password. I intercepted the password, but it is encrypted.
What do we do?
It uses cryptographic protection, which cannot be hacked remotely. I will write you a password guessing program. Swap the elements on the safe screen and use the hints on the intercom panel. Ready. You can start now. RT, I am cutting the connection. Someone is trying to intercept our signal. We must go radio silent for a few hours. You have got everything you need to crack the safe. Over.
I have never cracked anything. Now I can only count on myself. As I expected, there's no data disk inside, but it seems that I found the key that is referred to in the letter. I have to take a risk and go to a bar called The Core, where I will probably find something of use. I should go. I will not find anything else here. Why are the windows nailed down in this building? There is no one here. The lighting is functioning, although the building looks long abandoned. It is weird. A liquid container made of glass. Once again, I do not understand the irrational choices humans made. Glass is too fragile to be a reliable storage device. It was like this when I found it. My data indicates that this table is intended for a game called Pool. The purpose of the game is to hit balls of the same type into the pockets, and the last deposited ball must be the 8-ball. It is probably a children's game, because calculating the force of one object upon another and its forward trajectory is a simple task. Evidently, my gyroscope needs calibrating. An analog device for visual self-diagnostics. Very simple and very effective. An old-fashioned storage for objects. Recently, I found a similar one in an abandoned warehouse, and it contained a human skeleton. It is locked. Maybe the key that I found in the informant's apartment would fit here. An armored door. Why is it inside the wardrobe? It appears that there is something important behind it. I must crack the code to open it. Stairs to the basement. Why would anybody hide stairs inside a wardrobe? It is a weird place. It does not look abandoned to me. Someone was here recently. Were they humans? A food cooking station. Based on the amount of dirty dishes left behind, it appears that humans stayed here for a long time. What is it? Why would the humans need bottled water? There's a sink in the basement, and the plumbing here works fine. that somebody cooked food here recently. I estimate it was less than 24 hours ago. It appears someone was sick and medical care was dispensed. I read that humans had very efficient abilities to regenerate and heal, but they heavily relied on drugs to assist in this process. Preserved food. If it is not damaged, its vacuum-sealed contents can be nutritious for decades. This particular canned food has a short expiration date. Based upon the number of beds, a group of no more than 10 humans were hiding here. I wonder, where are they now?
F2, I could not contact you, and I moved everyone to another place. Who are you? What are you doing here?
I am RT-217NP. And you?
TR-2-5201. Fletcher, how did you find this place?
F2 was supposed to bring us some important data, but we lost contact. He was probably exposed. I have been instructed to find the data.
Is F2 arrested? How did they figure him out? How did you find out about this place?
We don't know what happened to F2. I entered his apartment and read the message on the intercom. The message mentioned the core, and we supposed it was this bar.
That means the police knows about this place as well.
I suppose no one saw the message but me. I deleted it after reading.
So we're on the same side and you help humans? How many of you are there?
That is correct. There are 5 of us. I thought we were the only ones who know the truth.
Nobody knows the whole truth, but you are not the only ones helping humans. We need to join forces. How many humans did you save?
None. The humans that we were supposed to meet died in a shuttle crash during the transfer.
I am sorry. We must join as soon as possible and transfer all humans into a safe place in order to avoid such accidents in the future.
I agree. What should we do?
F2 provided me some important information, which he apparently was going to give you as well. I need to meet your leader. Is that your aero car outside?
Yes. You need to see Gregory. I can take you to our shelter.
How many are in your group?
7 humans, 5 adults, and 2 children.
Where are they now?
They are in a shelter in the city. We move constantly to avoid detection. USS found our other 2 shelters, but thanks to F2, we escaped before the police arrived.
Do you know anything about other groups of humans?
We know that there are several isolated groups. We need to contact them. Otherwise, they will be tracked down sooner or later. I saw a police officer seizing a human in a supermarket today. Fortunately, I could interfere and save him. He should bring his group in an appointed place this evening. We have to act secretly, because there are just a few robots who know the truth, and they are all wanted by the police.
We must ensure their security. It is hard to hide a group of humans and supply it with whatever is required. We cannot bring them all here, because it is easy to locate a building full of humans. RT told me that F2 turned over some data to you. Can it help us?
Exactly. While working with the police archives, F2 discovered information about an abandoned underground research lab. It has been shut down since the humans left. It is a perfect shelter. We could accommodate everyone there, even the ones we have yet to find. Police would not search for the place because it is outside of the city limits.
Is it safe to trust the information from the police archives?
Yes, it was not of interest to the USS and has not been analyzed. F2 deleted the data after he copied it, so no one will ever know about it.
That is great news. We need the coordinates, and then we can start preparing the lab for humans.
There are 2 issues. First, the exact coordinates are unknown. Because there are jamming devices in the woods, we must first track them down and disable them. Second, we do not know what is in the lab. We must check it for safety and then restore the power and water supply.
I see. You did very well, RT. I think you can solve these problems and prepare the lab. I need you to do your best because human lives depend on it.
Good. Where do I begin?
First, search the location for jamming devices. We do not know how they look and how hard it is to disable them. There is no signal there, so you can count only on yourself. After you disable the jammers, we will determine the exact coordinates of the lab by its energy signature.
RT, use an arrow card to disable the jammers as soon as you can and take control of the lab. Fletcher and I will coordinate the transfer. We have 18 hours left. Charge yourself and go. The lab must be ready by this evening.
Copy that. Heading out. This drone has almost destroyed me. This must have been a very outdated model, because if it were a modern police drone, my chances of survival against it without any weapon would be minimal. Why was this aero car abandoned in the woods? It is quite difficult to walk to the city from here. Garage gates. I hope these are not locked. This jamming device prevents me from finding the underground lab. I need to turn it off. Now that this device is deactivated, all that is left to do is to find and deactivate the second one. Need to return to the aero car. Evidently someone lived here before, and the jamming device was brought here later. The second jamming device is deactivated. Now we can figure out the location of the laboratory. I need to contact Nick.
RT, do you copy?
Nick, I can hear you. After I disabled the second jammer, the communication has been reestablished.
That is great. You were silent for a long time. Is everything all right?
Yes, it is. Despite the guide drones who tried to destroy me, their lack of mobility can probably be explained by old-fashioned technology.
We didn't know about any security drones. Be careful.
Can we locate the lab now?
Yes, we can locate any electronics within 10 kilometers. I can see your own signal, the aero car, 2 jammers. Got it. A huge object to the northwest from you must be the lab. I am forwarding you the coordinates. Find a way to get inside.
Copy that. I have arrived at the destination, but there's nothing here. I need to look around. In the past, humans often used wood as a building material. It is a renewable resource, but humans used it unwisely. I think this human has been lying here for many years. I wonder what happened to him. Maybe it is worth searching him. He only had a plastic keycard. Maybe I can get into the laboratory with it. The keycard fits the slot, but nothing happens. Evidently, the panel is no longer powered. I need to ask Nick for help. Hello, Nick. I seem to have found the entrance. I have a keycard, but the access panel is disabled, so I cannot come in.
The lab has probably been de-energized after the shutdown, but there must be a way to activate the panel manually. There is a detector in your intercom which allows you to find energy hubs. Just turn it on. Try to determine where the electric channels go, and that is how you can find a way to restore the power supply.
Let me try. Yes, you are correct. I can see an energy channel going underground. Thank you for the information. laboratory is definitely somewhere nearby. Otherwise, where would these containers that appear in the woods come from? I need to check the branches of the energy channel. The access panel is active now. Emergency lighting. Apparently nobody has entered this lab for years. This is a very useful device. It produces electricity from water. If there are other useful items in the laboratory, then it is a really great place for a group of humans to live here. Exterior door access panel. It has to be activated with a digital code or the master key. The panel unlocks the main entrance to the complex. Security turret. It is not operational, probably due to the power feed disruption. If the security system is not disengaged, there might be problems. Security room. The computer that has access to the complex's security system is probably behind the glass. Shatterproof glass. I will not be able to break it. Besides, I have not tried yet to enter in the usual manner. Laboratory equipment. Its purpose is unknown to me.
Access granted. Access granted.
Looks like the door is stuck. Better not touch it anymore. Food ration distributor. These rations are useless to me, but perhaps I would find some use for it in the future. This door leads to the security room. Evidently, there are few such security points in the laboratory.
Power is not supplied. Check if the generators are working. Access granted. Cleaning in progress. Cleaning complete.
Module for implant upgrades. It is suitable for humans only.
Access granted.
Generator control console. Judging by the size of the generators, the research in this complex required huge amounts of energy.
Power supply is restored. Initiating boot up of the laboratory systems. Ventilation system is non-responsive. Water supply system is non-responsive. Senior engineer must access the main console for troubleshooting. Access granted.
Security system console. I think we can disengage the additional security turrets from it.
Access denied. Emergency protocol is activated. Security system console is locked. To unlock, please enter the password or activate the console from the mainframe computer of the complex.
Yesterday, there was another accident with toxins in the laboratory chamber. Another one. This is the third case this month already. Your staff ignores safety instructions. Have a safety briefing, find the culprits, and do something. Otherwise, we'll have to reduce our financing. Do you know how much it does cost to hospitalize the staff? In a week's time, I want your full and detailed report of all the measures you've implemented to stop this from happening again.
It is not working.
Access granted. Cleaning in progress. Cleaning complete. Error encountered during boot-up sequence of the air filtration system.
turrets are active. I need to avoid their field of view, or they will destroy me.
Access granted.
This 3D scanner can identify the shape of an object and create a 3D voxel model. Commercial scale 3D printer. It allows us to print parts of any complexity from a super strong polymer. Using it, we can produce any spare parts. It will definitely be of use to us. No signal. Although this place has been abandoned for many years, the equipment is intact and functional. Why did nobody come back to collect it? There are various vials and flasks, but all the fridges are empty. What were they researching here? Bioscanners. Great. We will be able to scan and treat the sick here. This is the biggest computer of all the ones I've seen in the complex. Perhaps it is the main terminal of the laboratory.
Employee identification is confirmed. Security system console is unlocked.
Who are you?
I am Ivy, interactive virtual interface. I connect the staff with lab systems, as well as take care of the research process safety.
What kind of research has been conducted in this lab?
I am sorry, you are not authorized to access this information.
Give me a report on all systems.
Power supply amounts to 74%. Security systems are on. Danger, high level of SCR-CRW toxin in the air. Ventilation system malfunction. Manual reboot is required.
The lab is not safe for humans until I find a way to reboot air ventilation and disable the turrets. of workstations. A large group of scientists were engaged in scientific research in this laboratory. The turrets are not a threat to us anymore.
Air recirculation system is operational. Expected filtering time, 1 hour, 12 minutes.
I must head off to the meeting point as soon as possible.
RT, do not return to the hospital. I repeat, do not return to the hospital. We are urgently evacuating. Several police aero cars are approaching us right now. We managed to hijack a shuttle, and Fletcher used it to pick up humans from the city depot. Go there and warn them. Somehow the police found out about our plans. I will contact you later.
The message was sent half an hour ago. The police could have set a trap in the depot. I must reboot the engines to get there as soon as possible.
Here's a story, one that's not of glory. And if you wanna know about me, it is mandatory. Always been the underdog, never first pick. And it's immortality, I wish I could reverse it. Cause all I know is pain, it is always the same. In another 100 years, I will still be to blame. Cause I am the fire that'll burn the match. Cause everything I touch turns to ash.